When anyone gets a new laptop, there's always some apps that can help exemplify and make the experience better for some laptop users. Today I'll be going through what apps I use and some other options you guys can use for Mac, as I'm new to the operating system. The browser. The browser is probably one of the most important apps to download on your laptop, because this is your gateway into the information and entertainment on the internet. I personally use Safari as I believe it's well optimized for the OS. Other options include Orion, which is a Safari lookalike with support for Chrome and Firefox extensions. Chrome, because it's a classic, and there is some development tools that are useful that some developers would appreciate. Firefox for privacy-focused and less resource-hungry users who don't want to operate on the Chromium base. And finally, Brave for the privacy-focused who want to still use Chromium services. Another web browser I can recommend, but I haven't had any personal experience with, is the Arc web browser. It's a relatively new web browser that's popped up for the past 2 years. It has a lot of big ideas on how to manage multiple tabs and bookmarks, and a lot of customizability. This is really good for any students or researchers that require to process a lot of information, as the Arc browser will be definitely sure to assist you in your research. Another app I like to use is Alfred, which is a Spotlight replacement. I use it because I actually like the results it comes up with compared to Spotlight. However, Spotlight is good if you want to keep it lightweight. As a hardcore Windows user, I cannot live without my clipboard manager, which is why when I started using Mac for the first time, I realized there was no clipboard manager built into the operating system, which is why I decided to download Mackie. It's simple. You copy the text you want to copy, and then you open up the app, you'll see what you've copied down as your clipboard manager. This is honestly so much more useful than others believe. Give it a try. The next app to keep my menu bar clean is I use Hidden Bar Menu Manager. This is simple, as I just like to hide any menu icons that I don't want on my menu bar, just to keep it neat. As a Windows user, we love to snap our windows and use macros for Windows management. However, on Mac, you have to be a primal animal and resize your windows with your mouse. However, there's a better way with using Rectangle. It allows for inbuilt snap windows and macros for Windows management, which is really sick, as I am too used to my Windows machine, and this unlocks another level of productivity when you're multitasking. This way you can experience more with a bigger screen than I have on a 15-inch or a 16-inch screen. Now for productivity, I use Notion and Notion Calendar. I find it a best duo for productivity and task management, as it can access my tasks in my calendar and also access my Google Calendar for any events I have coming up. And I like to use Notion for scripting as well as just planning and task management. Now finally, of course, you'll need your tools depending on what occupation you do and what you decide to do on this laptop. If you're a student, you'll obviously need your Office suite, such as Microsoft Word, Microsoft OneNote, Microsoft PowerPoint, and Microsoft Excel. For my creatives, you need your Adobe Creative Cloud or any Adobe software with your video editing software of choice. And for my developers, you need your IDEs and many more. These are the basics. I hope these apps will help you if you're a new user or a veteran. If you use macOS and you think I missed an app, please mention them down in the comments. And again, I have no affiliation with any of these companies. No money has exchanged hands, nor was I influenced to recommend these apps on my list. I've had personal experience with using all of them, and I can vouch for them, which is why I put them in this video. So yeah guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Follow me on Instagram and subscribe for more.